What's up, kings and queens of the building? So today I'm actually trying to film my first Q&A video for you guys. The reason why I haven't been filming as much is because my room, my whole house in general, the lighting is terrible and I'm working on getting better lighting. So right now I'm actually filming inside my door. It's hard to explain. Like there's a mesh that covers the door and like this is my door too inside the house. So I'm just filming here. I wish the sun was out, it would have been so much better. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm gonna answer some questions from Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube right quick. So stay tuned. I will be back in a second. You know what's crazy right now? There's so many bees flying around here because they can feel my vibration. They feel the good. I'm gonna pick and choose which questions I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna try to answer as much as I can. There's a lot of questions in total, so I gotta bear with me. If I don't answer it today in this video, I'll answer it in the next video. Let's do this, let's do this. Well, I've been getting asked this question for like basically all my life, and like I've grown to accept it. Always gonna ask me if my hair is fake or can I touch it or whatever. And mostly black people, they always ask me, oh, is your hair real? They're always not sure, or because they got the faux locks out right now, so what do you expect? And my hair, people always think my hair is fake because it's longer than normal for my age and my height, I guess, and they don't really see a lot of girls with long hair like mine. So yeah, it used to bother me, but it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm so used to them asking me questions, coming up to me, oh, can I touch your hair or whatever. But one thing that pisses me off is when people touch my hair without permission. I get a lot of people that do that. Like, I don't know you, why you doing that. I don't go around touching random people's heads, just petting their hair and stuff like that. I'm not a dog, so I don't like when people do that. So I do have a few locks that are like crazy huge, bigger than the rest. And I have like one or two locks that are, I have two locks that are really, really skinny, and I combined it one time, but I took it apart because it was bothering me and it didn't come out the way I wanted to come out, so I took it apart. Let me see if I can show you guys the small locks I'm talking about. Here's one of them. To me, it's extremely skinny. Like, it's really, really skinny. I have another one right beside it. That's the same size. And here are some of my big locks. Like, for some reason, when my hair is straight, when it's not curly, you can see the thickness more. It's like so thick. This one's really thick. I have a few. I have a lot of thick ones. Here's another crazy thick one. It's like so thick. And yes, I do. Birthday vlog video, for those that watched it, you seen that I got a promise ring. It's not on the right finger right now because it's kind of big. I forget to resize, but here's right finger. I got a promise ring, you guys. So yeah, I'm back in a relationship. I work out like that anyways. I've been to the gym like 5 times in my life, so I wouldn't really know. But for those that keep on asking me, my locks aren't heavy. They're not heavy at all. The only time they're heavy is when I have it up all in one bun for hours and hours and it starts giving me a headache, or when I wash my hair. That's the main time my hair is actually ever heavy, because it's wet. It's like imagine a wet mop on my head. And I'm petite. I'm only 5'3" and I weigh 115 pounds. So imagine all that weight. So that's the only time. I thought about it a couple times. I was tired of my hair. I didn't know what to do with it. Those times I wasn't really like styling it. Actually, no, I'm lying. That's when I started my mohawk. Did I? Yeah, that's when I started my mohawk. So before I learned how to do my mohawk and all those hairstyles, I was tired of it. I was like, oh my God, I want to take it out. Blah, 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 this, that. And then that was a little phase I went through. But at the age I'm at now, nope, I would never cut it. I would never take it out. I ain't about that life. This is me, like, this is my signature, my look. So yeah, I would never, ever, ever, ever cut my hair off. I used to see people with locks all the time, and like I had like an obsession with it. So I used to harass my mom, harass her until she finally gave in and was like, you know what? You want locks? You sure about that? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So then she just sat me down, washed my hair, put single twist in. She asked me again, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And now I got locks. So yeah, that's what made me start at the age of 10. It was my decision. It was probably the best decision I ever made. I have no regrets whatsoever, none. I actually cut my hair off and give it to a girl with a severe illness. think that would be the best thing to do. But that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna have to cut my hair off. So time I just put it up in a bun and I put on a headband. So that when I wake up, my edges is off fleek and my hair is neat. So I just throw it up in a bun. I never ever 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 wear my hair down when I go to bed because that's the most annoying thing ever. Talking about that, I'm gonna make a video, a pet peeve video of when having long locks. I'm gonna do that, so stay tuned for that video. Ooh, butterfly. There's been so many times where I thought about dyeing my hair, but I'm actually scared. Like if I was to dye, I would never ever dye my roots. I would end up dyeing my ends or something like that, like up to here, up to here. Like I wouldn't suggest dyeing the roots because I only did a skit with her once. Hopefully I'll do more skits with her in the future. We're cool, whatever. It's just that one time I met her at that skit I did with Marlon Palmer, and that's about it. Honestly, scary movies is my favorite genre. Right now I don't have a favorite scary movie. Let me think. I seen The Visit. That was pretty scary. It wasn't that scary. It was more nasty than scary, but y'all should check it out. It's in movie theaters right now. But favorite scary movie, I don't even know. Maybe I'll think about it later and I'll put it right here. Only 5'3" or 5'4". I got into modeling when I first came to Canada. That was 2009 or 10, I believe. Actually, no, 2009. I joined the agency with my sister. We did runway and all that stuff, and I had my first photo shoot that time, and that's how I got into modeling. And ever since then, like I just branched out and did my own thing. I'm not with no agency or anybody. I'm by myself. I'm a freelance. I just do my thing. Random calls for photo shoots, random emails. So I just do my thing. Like I just go with the flow. But if I could, I would pursue modeling. It's something I do like to do. I do enjoy doing it. My look, I just have my own style. Like I love the whole Coachella hippie kind of look. I don't know, I just love it. From now I see myself on my own business or a career, traveling more often. I want to travel a lot and just live a happy life. How did I get all of that in them jeans? You know, well, I got, again, a few pounds recently, and I just been struggling to get all of my in them jeans. You know how slim thicks do it, that's how we do it. My locks are naturally soft and they're very, very light. Like when people touch my hair, they're like, oh my God, it's so light. Like it's very fluffy and airy. It's hard to explain. What age? I'm gonna say 30. I don't know if that's too old. Maybe 28. Like everything has to be planned. I don't want no surprises. So yes, I want to get married, and yes, I want to have a family eventually. Who doesn't? When it gets crazy long, like when it passes my kneecaps, it's a wrap. I gotta trim them bad boys because I'm not trying to be getting down on my locks. I'm already sitting down on my locks. Like right now, I'm sitting on a lock right now. Like it's getting serious. You know, used to be tripping, so I gotta make sure it's not copyrighted. I have to make sure it's a remix or a mix of a song so that I can get paid for my videos. So I find out my music on YouTube. I use Oil Sheen olive oil. That's what I've been using recently to moisturize my hair. There's been days where I go outside and I haven't moisturized it in weeks, and it has like a natural shine. It has its own natural oils to it. I think that my locks been the same since I was 10. Like I have pictures of my locks. They were actually really thick, and they just grown. They stayed the same size. Nothing changed or anything like that. But I guess for some people, their locks might change size, or they might get thicker, thinner. It all depends on what kind of hair you have or what kind of lock method you're using. It all depends. But for me, mine stayed the same size. If you watch my 15-year lock journey video, you would see some pictures of my locks, and they were the same size. They were pretty thick, but as years went by, they got more fuzzier. That's all I can say. Like I have a lot of hair sticking out my locks, and that happens is some people, even though I have thick locks, I had a couple locks that got thin, I guess thinned out in between, like in the middle part right here. If you watched one of my videos, I showed you guys how to repair a lock that was thinning, broke off, or whatever the case is. I use MAC obviously, but my favorite thing to use is lip liner. I already have the name for the lip liner that I use once in a while. I don't have it on right now, but I love lip liner. What does that sound? See, that's what happens when I don't have good lighting in my house and I gotta film outside in my damn doorway. That's what happens. Oh, it stopped. Y'all better stop. I regret growing my locks. Like I said before, it's the best decision I ever made. And in my opinion, I can do any hairstyle I want. I can do curls, I could do mohawks, I could do buns, I could do cane rolls, corn rolls, whatever you want to call it. I can do whatever I want. Whatever I put my mind to, I can do a great YouTuber for you guys. Like, I want to be the best YouTuber I ever been. More knowledge, more spiritual, more conscious. And I really want to travel. I want to travel the world, live a happy life, and be stress-free. That's what I want. I like Jamaican kings, Jamaican guys. But I spoke to Jamaican guys before. My boyfriend now, he's Jamaican, but he wasn't born in Jamaica, he was born here, but his background is Jamaican. My background is Jamaican. So just personality, you have to have a fun personality. You have to have the brains, gotta be smart, gotta be conscious. To wash, retwist, and dry about like 4 hours, depending on my mood. If I want to move fast, if I want to eat while I'm doing it, if I want to drink, if I want to chill, if I want to take a break. So it all depends. A scale of 1 through 10, how heavy is my hair when it's wet? I would give it a 9. It's pretty freaking heavy. If you could start your locks over, what would you do differently? Honestly, nothing. I would not do anything. I would not start over anything or do anything differently. Never, ever, ever. Like.